Hey guys, welcome back to Starkville YouTube channel on this beautiful Cyber Monday. Now that the words coming out of my mouth, there's nothing beautiful about it. It's freezing cold, there's snow on the ground, it's windy as hell. But the deals are amazing, and that's what you came here for. For this video, I have one link down below. All the deals are from GreatStar. They sent me a huge list of their Cyber Monday deals, and I thought, you know what? We got to share these with the people, but we're going to put it all on one page and make things nice and clean. There's over 40 deals here. I'm not going to touch on every single one, but I will point out some of the ones that I really liked. And we start off with the Work Pro 150-piece sanding discs set, 5-inch 8-hole hook and loop. We have various grits from 60 up to 600. That's nice and fine. And it is going to be $15.99 for 150 pieces of sandpaper. Every time I see sandpaper deals, this stuff blows my mind. I remember when I was 14, I picked up my 66 Caprice. It all had to get sanded down and everything. I went through tons of orbital sandpaper. I'd go down the street to Farm and Fleet. That's a commercial around here, actually, but not for Farm and Fleet. Is that okay? It's a restaurant out here. He goes, down the street from Farm and Fleet. Anyway, that's what I would do, actually. Anyway, I would pay, it was like $5 for a 5-pack of sandpaper. And then I eventually got smart and was buying the 20 or 25 packs that were a little bit better deal. But now to see 150 pieces for $16, I was like, oh my God, I wish I would have known this existed way back when. Got a couple of different screwdriver deals. I kind of like the ones in the handle here. Got the little 12-in-1 ratcheting multi-bit screwdriver. Lots of good reviews actually on it. Almost 4,000 reviews. 4.5 out of 5 championship belts. $14.39. Got the 16-inch tool bag. I know of about a 64-inch tool bag, but that's a different subject. It's over our weight limit for this video. $19.99 on that one. And then look at the little bar clamps. We got spreaders, we got clampers. It's the 6-pack. You can never have enough clamps. If you've heard it once, you've heard it a million times. A man has never had enough clamps. You got the 6-inchers, 4 of them. You got the 12-inchers, nice and long, like a longie. You get 2 of those. It's down to $31.99 for the 6-pack there. Have the little kid set that it says actual tools. It's just designed for like little kids. That's kind of neat. Maybe give it to your kid. And there's no 10mm there, but as we said the other day, if you buy a mechanic set for someone else, take out the 10s just for fun. You got the snap ring pliers, 4-piece set. You got the innies and the outies on that one. You got the pink tools you can give to your wife, girlfriend, or mistress. Everyone needs the rafter square combination square. This is 7-inch aluminum alloy die casting carpenter square, 12-inch zinc alloy die casting square ruler combo. $18.39 for the 2-pack there. The Work Pro stuff sells really well. You'll notice a lot of them have a ton of reviews. Here are the cutoff discs. You get a 20-pack of cutoff wheels, $13.59. Just a little over 50 cents a piece on those. Almost 3,000 reviews. Really like these little folding razor knives. Especially these are even more compact. The folding ones just in general are my favorite design when we talk about utility knives like this. But these being even smaller than miniature ones, I kind of like it. A 3-pack for $11.99. That's only $4 a piece. Get your rotary tool accessory kit at $20.79. The cordless glue gun, $28.79 with 20 pieces of glue sticks. I have the Tack Life version. They're not around anymore, so you can't get that one. But really like the cordless glue gun. Let me tell you about a cordless glue gun. You know the worst thing about a regular glue gun? It plugs into a wall, and the cord is rigid enough that the glue gun can't stand in any reasonable way. The bendiness of the cord will swing it out of the way, or it'll tip it over, or the cord's going to be too short. Don't have any of those problems with a cordless glue gun. We haven't talked about these things in a long time. There was a brand a couple of years ago that would put out promo codes for their Vice jaw pads, and I bought a set way back then. I really like them. There's all sorts of instances where I want to clamp down on something with the Vice, but I really want to protect it. And I don't, you can shove a rag or something in there. Isn't nearly as convenient. $8.99 for these. You're getting 2 of them. They have magnets on the inside, so they hold it onto the jaws of your Vice. And then they say these are TPUs, like a plastic, and you know it'll 2 things it actually does. It'll sink in a little bit, like it'll conform to the thing, and it grabs it a little bit better, but it also protects it from getting clawed up from your Vice. So I really like those. Something I've never used, but I think I would really like because I'm 4 feet tall and do most of my projects by myself. So the cabinet jack support pole, 54, hey, that's bigger than me already, all the way up to 114 inches, telescopic quick support rod, adjustable third hand. If you only had the elusive third leg, $69.99. Crowfoot wrench set, the whole set, 3/8 inch, 10-piece metric, $17.59. The grass shears and shrubbery trimmer, 2-in-1 handheld hedge trimmer. Let's see, what is that? What's the voltage on that thing? It's like got to be 7. Oh, it says 5 here. Anyway, little 2-in-1 guy. Looks like it charges with the USB. Next time your kids act out, you just give them that and be like, "You're mowing the lawn with this today, sucker. Be glad it's powered and not just scissors." Another cordless glue gun here, $23.99 on this one. Some more tools for the mistress. Get the pink ones. Ratcheting wrenches. Here we go. 7-piece ratcheting wrench, combination wrench set, 72 teeth, 8mm up to 17mm. Comes with a handy dandy roll-up pouch. Nice if you're on the go. $23.79 for the 7-piece. Little mouse detail sander, 15 pieces of sandpaper to go with it. Got the kids' little workbench. They're going to town. They're building stuff. Start them young. Probably be better off learning that than, we won't go there. Work Pro, 8-inch aviation snips. You got the straight cutters, $11.99 for those guys. More mistress tools. The drywall sander. If you have a big drywall project coming up, or if you regularly do drywall, these are pretty nice. Look at all the reach this guy's got. Look at all that reach. No getting up and down on a ladder or a platform of some kind. You just stay on the ground. They have like a little built-in suction-y device. Some people call those vacuums. But not me. Suction-y device. Anyway, so it's not nearly as dusty. They got the holes in it just like your orbital sandpaper does. And it goes right through the hole in the handle there, and you're just going to town. $127.99 for that. And we're getting 12 pieces of sanding disc. Got the LED light. The LED light's actually really useful too, because if you're doing drywall, there is a chance, maybe even a probability, that you don't have electrical on, or maybe don't have light fixtures installed. So you may be relying on like tripod lights or whatever you have, but getting a light right off of that so you can see what you're sanding is very helpful. Now we have another set of ratcheting wrenches. It's the 8-piece flex head, 8mm to 17mm, 72 tooth, down to $36.79. So pretty similar, other than the flex head, which obviously can be very useful. Little mini chainsaw, 6.3-inch cordless electric compact chainsaw. You're getting 2 batteries, one-handed operation, $79.99. We're going to have several of these. So you'll have to pick out which one you like best, because there's a bunch of different variations, but this is all Duratech. It's the magnetic swivel spark plug sockets. These things are so amazing. If you ever have to change spark plugs, use them once and they are worth it. So how many times you go through the little tunnel, right? You're going down the tunnel, and you got to have an extension on there because it doesn't reach without it. And then you're unscrewing it, you're trying to get it off. The extension comes off, the damn socket's still down in the tunnel. Now you're there with long needle nose pliers trying to get them out. Horrible. Now if you have headers or something, you don't have to worry about that. That is not a problem for you, although the magnetic portion of this is still useful. So what I really like, these extensions are attached. They do not come off. No losing the socket and separating it from the extension. Okay, that's the first thing. Second, they're swivels. So you don't got to be dead on. And that's where the header portion might come in handy, because you can sneak on by just a little bit. Especially if you're working on stuff. Like, how many times have you worked on stuff and you got a problem, you got to miss or something? The headers are hot as shit, and you got to take a spark plug out. I like my fingers. I don't like burning them to death. But with this, you can keep it away a little bit. So I really like them. And then they have a magnet built in. There's a magnet like sitting somewhere up in here. So your spark plug goes up in there, and then the magnet holds it in place, so you don't have to worry about fiddling around and it falling out and being a pain. Just makes life a lot easier. So this is the 3-piece set. Obviously, we have different sizes. We have different length extensions. And then here's a 5-piece set. So that's why I said we have several options here. You just got to pick which one do you think you need or you would use the most. Now, you might just immediately think, I'm going with the longest one. No, because it's not removable. You may run into situations where the longest one just puts you into a bind because you're up against hitting something else now. So we got to use our noodle on this one, okay? We got some Flissa, the fillet knife set, bait knife, black corrosion-resistant coating. It's $39.99. That's a 4-piece set with the pouch. And this is the item that had the 10% coupon. So we'll take another $4 off of that. It would be about $36. Here we got the single with the little sheath. 5-inch fish fillet. $10.39 on that guy. And now we got the 6-incher. We're getting just a little bit bigger. If 5 inches isn't enough for you, can I interest you in 6 inches? $9.79. Oh, but 6 inches, it's still not enough. You're a professional. You've been around. 6 inches just isn't enough. How about 7? Does 7 satiate you? $10.39. And then, boy, no way to put this nicely. For those that need 9 inches to feel complete, $12.79. All right, guys. That's all 40 plus GreatStar tool deals for today. The link will be down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure you give the video a like, subscribe for a nice subscriber, and hopefully we'll be back with more amazing Cyber Monday deals.